All right, what up, guys? It's your girl Meeks, and I am back with more Interview with the Vampire. Listen, we're on season 2, episode 2. There are a lot of things I learned, but if you're enjoying this reaction series or interested in my channel, go subscribe. I'm here, you're here, let's be here together. Down below in the description, welcome to Patreon. It's patreon.com/Meeks. Over there, full version of my reactions to YouTube clearance select text series, and also have a merch opportunity to do most of the type of thing. You design something so you support monetarily. Those show up on Patreon, and I got my merch up. You can support monetarily, support free terribly. How you must subscribe? Why? Yeah, just free. It costs $0. Hit the subscribe button, the notification button, notify my videos, and I also have a gaming channel which I am preparing for Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm super excited. I'm wrapping up Origins. I think I'm putting up the last 3 videos this week, and then Veilguard comes out on the 31st. So if you're interested in that, it's gonna be on Manic Gaming. And listen, I learned a lot. I learned that the title card announcing a different actress playing Claudia, they said it usually happens in theater, which makes sense. Giving what, where, when, and we're going to. It makes sense. So I understand that. But we came back fresh from them looking ragged after going to Europe to try to find more vampires, because Claudia just needs to know. Claudia needs to know history. She needs to know people, and she's just on a hunt for more information about other people like them. She's hoping that everybody is not like Bruce and them, but I mean, so they've been scrounging, sleeping outside, eating the dead, stealing from the dead, and they finally come up on this village where it looks real suspicious. They're like, there's something out there. They got garlic on the windows. They've holding up the crosses, and she's like, look. And he's like, okay, fine. And they're not in the best of way, because Claudia is still mad that he allowed Lestat a chance to live. Because she was like, let's burn him. Because you know, Claudia is all about getting rid of it. She didn't care about Lestat. She hated this man. She cares about Louis. And the fact that he gave him a chance to heal himself, I was gonna say revive, but fix himself, irritated the hell out of her. It irritated her down to her core. And so while they were looking around and finding information on other vampires, they literally found one. They found one. There's a bunch of kids playing in a hole, and that's the problem. The problem is she's like 100 and something years old at this point, and she's stuck like Chuck. She is stuck like Chuck playing with these little kids. So we're getting the information from Louis, and we go back to the present with Daniel, and he is acknowledging that because he's been alive for so long, his brain automatically like cuts some information out. So he's relearning and remembering stuff that happened down to the minutia. And at first he was like, well, we don't have to worry about any of this because, you know, vampires don't dream. But vampires do dream, because he remembers Claudia having a nightmare, a reaction to a nightmare where she was like mumbling and she was like talking to herself. He remembers that. He was crying. He was like, I can't believe I forgot that. It's like, it's all coming back to me now type of thing. And that is making Armand, since now we know Armand is Armand, a little yanksy. So during the telling of the story, they found Claudia found the vampire out in the forest. That's like, it was a thing. It was a monstrous situation, and it just attacked her. And she went and told Louis, and they went back out there and they saw the thing, and of course it attacked Louis. And then his master came out, and she was upset that they gouged its eyeballs out and she had to kill it. And they followed her back to her house, and she was talking to them, and she was like, listen, what was that, girl? I don't know what that was. But she was talking to them, and she was telling them how she's been trying to create vampires, and it just hasn't been working. And they're like, well, because everybody here is just so sad and depressed and like full of death, like the food isn't good. So if the food isn't good, you can't create any more vampires. And so she was listening to talk, and she was like, well, you guys can come to America with us, and you know, we can get you healthy. And she looked at her and was like, yeah, I'm sure. Oh God, it's just the joy, the body, the this, the that. And the vampire was like, yeah. And then she dunked herself in the fire. She was like, F that. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to give you the opportunity? F that. And she killed herself. And that kind of like destroyed Claudia, because, you know, Claudia was real sad. She was in her feelings about that. And Louis was like, listen, as far as we know, for as long as we know, it's just going to be the two of us. All right. So from here on out, I got you and you got me. We got each other. That's all we got. And we got to maneuver like that. Otherwise, we're not going to make it. And that's at the end of the episode, they were like, okay. But throughout this whole entire episode, he's been seeing flashes of Lestat, like in and out, talking to this man, him not being there. And I know he's coming back because I know how the story is, but I'm excited to see this episode. And let's jump into season 2, episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire. And it's called, Do You Know What It Means to Be Loved by Death? That's a lot. Where's my thing? There it is. Had to figure out where it's at. Figure out where it be.
Cruised a few folklore anthologies, and now you're going to cross the ocean.
Yep.
In a society of monsters.
Mm-hmm.
You've all been the worst. I'm looking for one that ain't a goddamn best.
Okay, I can skip the intro. I was wondering, could I skip the intro? I was like, you gonna let me skip it? I want to skip it. Thank you so much. Oh, I like how he continued, episode 9.
Paris. Hard to put it into words now. For what Paris means to me now is
different
from what it meant to me then.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Paris was...
Nourish me. You want francs and pockets? These people are broke. Wanted to lynch me or direct me to the far end of the cafe counter.
That's all he was saying, Mr. Malloy.
How you gonna be mad at me? Yes.
7 years, Daniel.
47 more than he did with Lestat.
Don't mention that shit.
Waterways of which they had no expertise, the flow control.
She looks cute.
To submission, holding it in your hand. I was there.
This is so animated. So they were there the entire time and nobody said nothing to them until when?
Ton vibe.
She wasn't telling me something I didn't know about myself. She was giving me...
Why is he looking like that? That's why I've heard she's a Nazi and you walk right in.
For sport, well,
I
not
did.
generally me. Louis has his ways.
He seems so much happier with Armand in the picture, but I don't trust it. Especially, I don't trust it. Sorry. Don't trust it.
So,
Yeah?
who broke the ice? What were the first words of the ancient vampire?
Bitch, you tried it. I'm just saying. It could
He
be.
said, I will not harm you.
And I never have.
I don't believe you. But you've probably harmed the hell out of Claudia. Let's be for real. Let's be for real about it.
Come.
The way Claudia would have had to jump up and down knowing this. She got her a new dress just for the occasion.
A mixture of slavish devotees and overserved tourists.
We had...
Her dress is so pretty.
Awful and awfulescence.
Not the sprinkle. So what I think it is? Is that Jeremy Irons? Zoom in. That's not Jeremy Irons. Who is that? No, I know this man. But he's not Jeremy Irons.
Repressions that need airing.
Who
You've come to the right place. Phobias,
who is he? Give me a second.
vampires, and by nature superior to you mortals. We can replicate the level of build,
Is that him?
making very much what you see and feel.
You better stop. What are we doing?
Everything you're about to see.
Is real. Go ahead and say it.
Remember that when you leave here tonight.
I think that's him.
I love you for it.
Look at his nails.
Is Annika Roman? I live in Antwerp.
That's a real bitch.
Taken from my hotel room last night.
He's like, that's a real bitch. Hold on. We was playing, but that's a real bitch.
Vampires! True vampires! This...
Oh! Oh! Oh, this is the ripping. Not the ripping, as I said.
Suppose we were to let you go.
Sir, I'm falling on the ground. Let me tell you what. Go ahead and kill me.
Suppose the Reaper had a heart.
You better hurry up and kill me.
Your husband? Your son?
I'm gonna say it. She definitely looks like Colleen. Or Colleen, sorry.
They'll give you up in a wink.
Listen, go ahead and kill me. If she's the only person who knows this is real, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Go ahead and take me to the king. Sing the song.
Not his time, Annika.
You don't like that.
We are conscious death, Annika. And that would make you a bride.
You gonna bite her neck? It's something about neck meat. I can't. Title drop. I can't. Claudia is like, bitch. I will never. Them bitches came out of nowhere. Girl, you see me over here. I know he pissed. He hot fiery pissed because he don't believe in that shit. That man is fine. I know I've seen him plenty of places. I'm trying to figure out what other things he's been in. I know him. He was in Lord of the Rings. I know that man. He was the swoop to pop. He was the one who had the third ring.
Or of the colonies.
Oh, his son looks
Older than the father, yes. Kwang here refused the dark gift until he could be on stage.
My son is rebellious.
Em Tiong Sa.
Mày đừng có bỡn cợt với cuộc sống.
Alluring is you. No, Louis was expelled for his beauty.
Oh, such a burden, beauty. We shall make her.
No, God, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't mention this.
Ever to walk our stage. Lestat de Leon Gall.
Get this.
Should have seen that coming. Did not see that one coming. Big red flag, huh?
the biggest.
You must understand.
I understand.
In a community.
He's like this motherfucker and the thing with the bang bang on the. You better give me the. This is Guiding Light or is this Days of Our Lives? I think this is Guiding Light.
And annihilation.
You shared a boyfriend. This is great.
I fucked Santiago. Well, even had an aero in the back row of a cinema watching Now Voyager.
Did you?
It's repertory theatre.
You better keep that song playing. Keep it playing.
Just not in the way you think it is, Daniel.
I'm done thinking. Bring me the tequila and so.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to know what she thinks of you now? If she thinks of you now, we can do that.
He is so petty. Sir.
Willing to ask your questions and then listen, which is your job.
Yes.
You gotta stop playing with these people.
Good. So,
We'll catch up tomorrow.
your question.
Not crying. Sir, if you're gonna sit here and play in these vampires' faces, you gotta be able to have a stronger backbone for that. Where are they going? Like, y'all are making so much noise and y'all rolling as a pack and it's like 2, 3 a.m.
Put your camera away, my American friend. Be one with us.
And he's like, mm-hmm.
Want the rumbling beast of the movable feast.
Not you rhyming.
Small firearms in the library bureau.
Enjoy yourselves.
You coming?
I ate before the play. I'm gonna...
I'd be like, fat cocks clapping. The way I would be hollering.
I feast human every other night. It's my way. You're not gonna win.
I am now where I most want to be.
They have to burn this place down to the ground.
Been thinking the same about you. Been thinking about you often.
That's a handsome ass man.
I believe I felt some trepidation when the name Lestat was uttered.
Look.
May I suggest you never visit Roger Habert and Associates again? That sort of inquiry can open all sorts of trouble.
As you suggest, Maître.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't have gone in the first place.
It was 1556.
What's happening? What is this? Wait, what is this? What is this? Wait, what is this? I'm confused. What is this? Is that the end of the show? I'm confused. Hold on.
For us, there's a certain intel.
Yeah, how dare y'all play that right after? Like, I'm thinking it's part of the show. I'm thinking, oh, we got a little more. No, you finna show me the rest of the season. Ow! But listen, the way this man, I need him to be better, okay? And this is the reason. I know what happens. I've watched the movie. I read the books a long time ago. I know what happens. I know what happens. But damn, dog, could you wrap your shit up? Can you contain what's in your brain, man? Damn. You know you have to, like, around people. You know you have to put it in a lockbox in the bottom of the ocean. You know you got to. Okay, it's got to be deeper than the Titanic. You got to keep that shit together. You got to lock it up tight. And you just out here, like, unprepared. And this is the reason why you weren't involved in the plan in the first place. Shit. Like, shit. Man, but this is a really great episode. I was wondering how they were going to do the Armand stuff. But listen, what Daniel needs to understand is Daniel needs to stop playing with these two. He wants to poke because he thinks it's funny. He thinks this whole entire situation is hilarious. Like, here you are with this man you met then who also has slept with this other man that you were obsessed about, but somehow Claudia is not here and he's trying to get to the information of why Claudia is not here and why everybody is the way they are and why you trying to hide and why I ran into you the first time, what happened the first time I really ran into you, like all these things, and he's just trying to poke, and you allow him to poke you. You are a vampire. You can shut that shit down easily. But you keep letting them in and you keep doing this fuck shit to them, and it's strange. And I'm wondering why both of you guys are allowing this. Like, what is the purpose of this whole entire thing at this point? But that being said, I'm highly entertained. And this is a really good episode. My goodness. It's like the storytelling is so much, it's more jovial than last season. But once again, I know what's happening, and I hate it. 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 So, on that note, guys, thanks for hanging with me, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Wow.